What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best. Bring you some Tekken 8 matches today, some gameplay. It's not ranked matches, which I know might disappoint some of you guys. You probably don't have as much investment in like me just play some casual matches as you would me playing, playing ranked or whatever. But I'm playing casual for a number of reasons. Number one being that I haven't really been playing very much Tekken since the last time you saw me play. Your boy's a little bit rushy and everything like that. And two, I kind of want to yap, so I wanted to have gameplay for you, but I also just haven't been. Oh god. I'm not really in shape, so to speak, so I didn't want to throw myself into the ranked pool at the moment, considering I have not been practicing or playing pretty much at all, as you can probably tell by how that first round just went. But where do I start? It's not like I had like any one topic in particular. I just kind of had some random things I wanted to holler at y'all about. Low key though, the topic that immediately comes to mind is something that I just made a tweet about. I don't know if that one's a little bit too much to start things off with, but whatever. It's my video. I do what I want. We can. Hey. That was supposed to be backlash. Okay, we're looking decent. I just made a tweet right before I started this video that reads something like, I swear it feels like every other week, and I'm trying to quote this as much as I can, but a couple words are different for me, but it feels like every other week there's a new phrase or word that black people have been saying for years that like randomly becomes trendy and then just starts getting misused online a lot by people who've like never heard the word before, and now they're just trying to fit in. And then they also just start misusing the word constantly and like change the entire meaning of what it meant. And if you need some examples, things that come to mind are like gat, right? If you don't, like, I know gat, first of all, you're not even really supposed to say it like that. You're never supposed to say like a real word. Where that originates from is from going gat, which is like an exaggerated way of just saying God or got, which really got in itself is slang for God. So saying like goddamn or like goddamn is something that we would do, to be dramatic, like god damn. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that comes from. Most of you, well, I don't even know if I can say that because the way the internet work, it make me feel like most people don't know that. A lot of you probably already knew that, but that's where gat comes from. At some point, some young niggas and some non-black niggas, I guess, decided that gat meant having a fat ass or something. That's just not what that meant at all. Now, part of me can start to understand how that might have came to be because, well, frankly speaking, seeing a girl with a fat ass would result in an expression or that would be a time where you would be like, yeah, damn, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's where that came from, is like, somebody might have said that under some girl's selfie on Twitter, a booty pic or something, and somebody else seen that and they just thought it meant fat ass. Or the crazy one I see is when people start thinking it was an acronym that stood for girl yo ass thick, which is kind of funny, but that's not what that means. It's not a noun, it's not an acronym, it's just an exaggerated way of saying God, or God really, but God stemming from God. You know what I'm saying? Other words that come to mind are like crash out, or other phrases, I guess. Saying that somebody's crashing out. You niggas don't have the first clue what crashing out means. Crashing out is somebody cuts you off, while you drive it, and then you get out the car and start firing shots. That's a crash out. Crashing out is, somebody calls you the N-word and you pop the trunk on them, which some of y'all might not even know what pop the trunk means. Pop the trunk is a phrase referring to opening the trunk of your car and more often than not pulling out a weapon such as a gun, usually more often than not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so many phrases and things that have been like part of my vocabulary and my vernacular since forever, because that's just, I'm black and I grew up around black people and these phrases and these words and these terms, and I just feel like we're getting a lot of stuff that comes from people who are not black, hearing these words in a song or from their favorite streamer, and then like not knowing what it means but wanting to feel like they're part of the group, and then using it and then completely misusing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that just happens constantly. Y'all remember when glizzy meant gun? When did we decide that a glizzy was a hot dog? My whole life, glizzy meant gun. When did we decide that meant a hot dog? And granted, the whole glizzy gobbler shit was kind of funny, but like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? This isn't really meant to be a rant video, but I guess that's kind of what it is. There's other things I want to talk about. But yeah, that's just one of the ones that I just can't really. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. And I'm not even like trying to be like gatekeeping. I don't even care if like some white kid says crash out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, use the word right. You know what I'm saying? Use the phrase. Like if you trying to be hip, you trying to be cool, you trying to feel like part of the group, at least do your due diligence and find out what the fuck it means, so you don't look silly when you say it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's already bad enough if you're not from that culture or like from that environment or whatever, and you use certain words and phrases, but it's like at the bare minimum, could you use it correctly? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I say that, and it's ironic, right? Because it's like, well, half the time these are words and phrases that are slang in the first place, so who's to say who's right or who's wrong or whatever. And it's like, nigga, you know what the fuck I mean and what we talking about, because now you just trying to nitpick and start a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't because again, like gat, like that's not a real word. That's an exaggerated way of saying God or got. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the first place we are technically misusing a word, but like you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is turning slang into like even more what's the word I'm looking for? Like the words are already slang and being misused in the first place, and they're like fucking it up even more so than it already is. You feel me? But yeah, that's that. In other news, tomorrow is early access for NBA 2K25, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm personally very excited. I will be live on twitch.tv/LotusAsakura at 8 a.m. as soon as that goes live with our early access, because I'm actually very excited for that. As a lot of you guys know, I'm actually a big 2K head. I really love the sport of basketball, so I play a lot of NBA 2K. And 25 actually looks like it's going to be pretty good, like way better than 24. And I'm not somebody who normally even gets excited or like amped up for like 2K. And frankly, I think 2K is usually pretty bad. But I enjoy it a lot because I play with the homies, you know what I'm saying? It's like me playing 2K with the homies is like my equivalent of like you guys might play like Overwatch or Valorant with your friends, or like Fortnite or whatever, or like whatever. A lot of you guys are obviously fighting game plays. Maybe you just start up a lobby and you play Tekken or Dragon Ball FighterZ or whatever, which by the way, we have some DBFZ stuff to talk about in a moment here. But for me, like 2K is like my League of Legends or Overwatch or Valorant or Fortnite or whatever CS, you know what I'm saying? Not in the sense that like, oh, it's like super toxic and, you know, it's you know, like a game I have like a love-hate relationship with. I actually genuinely enjoy the game a lot and think it's really fun and have a lot of fun playing with the homies, you know what I'm saying? So even though I don't think it's like a particularly well-made game, and I think they have really scummy business practices and are very predatory with their monetization policies and everything like that, I do genuinely have a lot of fun with the game. So I'll be playing a lot of NBA 2K. That being said though, let's talk a little bit about Dragon Ball FighterZ. Also, this dude has a tail. Why does he have a tail? That's fine. Hold that. Wow. That low crushes? Makes sense, I guess. Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting a patch tomorrow as well. Now, as you guys know, I don't play Dragon Ball FighterZ anymore. And I still don't intend to. But I will be going over the patch notes for myself, seeing what it has to offer. Maybe there'll be something good in there, who knows? I doubt it, but we'll see. I guess whenever the notes go live, I'll probably talk about them on... Oh, okay. Yo, this nigga Paul is... He be Paulin'. He be Paulin'. That's fair. Okay. I have not been focused very much on like the games that I've been playing because I've just been yapping so much, but I kind of want to see if I can pull this off. I did it. Or at least that round. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't play Dragon Ball FighterZ anymore. I played that game like faithfully for the better part of, let's say, 5 years. And obviously at this point, I haven't played it in a year. You know, I've given up on the game entirely. But the difference is, and what's like interesting about this patch is that this patch is actually being made by ArcSys instead of Bandai Namco. For those of you who are not aware, at some point the game stopped being like balanced by ArcSys and was given over to Bandai Namco. Even though they've always been the publisher, they weren't the ones like doing the balancing and stuff for the game. I can back through that. I want to beat this guy. Don't ask me why. I just... That's so unfortunate. Hold on. I don't know why I got so invested in this match. That's fair. This. Oh, he did his too. That's fine. GG. This was so unbelievably unnecessary. That's so insane. 1 HP Rage Art. Okay. What was I saying? So yeah, I don't play DBFZ anymore, and like it begs the question. It's like, okay, well, why do you care? And like, why do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole conversation to be had there, but part of me feels like I owe it to myself and the people who like ended up following me and finding me and becoming like a viewer, subscriber, whatever for DBFZ to at least look at the patch. So I plan on going over the notes on stream whenever they do come out, and I'll probably also turn that into a YouTube video. So if you miss it, you'll be able to see it here on the channel. And I don't plan on like playing it right away, or maybe at all, but depending on what the notes look like and what they say and what changes are made, maybe there is a small chance I play the game. I'm gonna watch other people play, and then I'll decide for myself if it looks fun or interesting at all. I'm not saying Dragon Ball FighterZ content is coming back. I'm not even saying I'll make a video of me playing the game. So I don't want to get your hopes up too much, even though for some of you I probably did, just by even mentioning the fact that there's a chance that I'll play it. But there is a small chance. It's unlikely, but there's a chance. I don't think ArcSys can undo all of the insane damage Bandai has done to that game. I can back 3 that. Why am I not punishing for that? You know why? It's because I'm not locked in and I haven't been playing. I thought that was minus 15. I went to block the low and then he whiffed and then okay, hold on. I want to win. That's fair. Whoa, that was a misinput. I tried to sidewalk and I got a jump. That sucks. I forget how you actually beat that. Somebody told me every Paul play I've ever fought, they all do that and they all get away with it. There is counterplay to that, but I don't remember what it is. I remember I was streaming and I fought a Paul player, and somebody told me how to beat it, and then they even gave me a YouTube video that I watched, and then I learned how to do it, and now I just can't remember. But as you guys can clearly tell, I have not been playing Tekken at all. Whenever the last time you guys saw me upload a Tekken video was, that's the last time I played Tekken. So it's been a while. And if you're wondering like, oh, do you just not enjoy the game, or like, are you burnt out or whatever, it's just, I don't know, like my heart's just not really that deeply invested in fighting games right now, man. I just don't really have a whole lot of like drive or like motivation right now to like really invest myself or like, you know, get deeply invested into a fighting game at the moment. It's not really like a fault of like Tekken or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it like I was before. Again, not that I'm not feeling the game itself. It's more so just like fighting games. I've just kind of been playing a lot of NBA 2K. Really into that, as we talked about earlier. I play a lot of Honkai Star Rail as well. Been playing a lot of like RPGs and stuff. So like I was doing a playthrough like Persona 5 Royal. I played through Pokemon Diamond for the first time. I'm currently 100 hours into Pokemon Heart Gold, which is my first time playing that game. So you know, experiencing some of these old Pokemon games that I never got a chance to play because I never owned a Nintendo DS growing up as a kid. So that's been really fun. That's fair. Try to sidestep and end up crouching. Good shit, good shit. I think I had some other things I wanted to kind of like mention or talk about, but I'm kind of drawing a blank right now because I've been losing so badly, and I'm just like, hey man, like I know I haven't been playing, and I'm not launching anything that's launch punishable. And this is also why I made the executive decision to not jump into rank, because I knew it would just be like this, where I'm just losing all my games. Oh god, no way I die off this, right? Yeah, no. This is gonna hurt a lot, but well, actually. Oh, you just went straight into Rage Art? I don't agree with that. Surely you could have gotten more off this combo. I still have heat though, so that doesn't matter a lot. I'm gonna assume they're gonna want to do an immediate heat dash. Oh. Hold that. There we go. Okay, get around on the board. Can I bring this back? Can I actually win a match in this video? Like the point of this video is not for me to like exhibit like supreme gameplay and like, you know, win all these games, but damn, can I get one win? I think I've lost every match so far. Hold that. Ow, you parried there. Breaks the floor again. Damn. This stage is cool, but I hate playing on the stage because for one, it's way too bright. I just feel like I'm just getting flashbanged when I play on the stage. Also, like, I need the wall. Should have seen that coming. They had nothing to lose there by mashing Power Crush. They had all the momentum, so they wanted to keep it. Also, Dora the Explorer custom. Okay, can we actually, you know, based on my Tekken analytics, I do really poorly against Azucena, which I didn't realize. Sucks. I got a floor break. Is that guaranteed there on counter hit? Because I definitely blocked. Nice step. Okay. Very hard to fight back once Azucena gets going, or when any character gets going. One just doesn't have good tools for that type of thing, and they nerfed the one good tool that he did have for it, which is this, which I have to use more. I forgot, and then they're gonna Power Crush right back up. Go get around on the board. Okay. Hey. Actually, you know what? I lied. I said that I hadn't been playing any Tekken, and like this hardly counts, but I did play one set, a singular set of Tekken at Anime NYC. I forget the name of the guy who I played against too. He was a viewer. I remember he was a Leo player. I forget your name, homie. If you're watching, I'm sorry. But feel free to, you know, acknowledge yourself in the comments if you happen to be watching this video. I forget homie's name. Oh, man. Now I feel like a jerk. Oh, God. I got something in my eye. I could have launched that. I gotta do it. I didn't punish that because I didn't have my hand ready on the controller. Right, that's safe. That's fine. That's gonna spike me. Yup. Now they're gonna get the floor break. This sucks. But yeah, I played. It was 3 games total, and I won. But that was the last time I played Tekken. And the only time I played since whatever my last like rank video was, I guess. Hey, there we go. We got a game on the board. Let's go. I knew I could do it. I just had to lock in for a minute. You feel me? So yeah. Also something else I guess I could throw in here and mention is that this month is September, which for Twitch means that it is officially Subtember, meaning that subscriptions over there, which if you guys know how Twitch works, or if you follow the streams at all, you kind of already know about that type of thing. But if you don't know, basically subscriptions are a big way that streamers make money over on Twitch, because subscriptions are paid over there, which essentially it's just like it's like, you know, YouTube memberships, whatever you pay just to support the channel, whatever. You don't get ads on the stream and things like that. You get access to emotes and everything like that, which by the way, I've never really like mentioned it, but I do have memberships active here on YouTube. I don't think I've ever once mentioned it. There are a couple of people who actually are members of the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. It's not something I've ever promoted because like I never like really did a whole lot of research on like how it works, and like I don't have like a whole lot of like benefits and things like that. Like if you want to do it just to support, that's cool. I'd greatly appreciate it, but it's not something like I'm like, give me this. I know a whole lot about, or have like invested a lot of time and like energy into. Like I do have like little badges and like you know, emotes and stuff for it, but that's as far as I went in terms of the setup and everything. But yeah, so subscriptions, they cost like well, I think they're like $6 now. The prices got increased if you're on desktop. I believe it's like $6, and you know, it's a big way that streamers make money is through subscriptions and through ad revenue, and they're discounted this month. And so last year, I could have killed there. All right, though, we still got the round. I did my first ever subathon, and basically a subathon is like a streaming marathon where I keep the stream going for several days straight, and we extend the amount of time that the stream is based on the number of subscriptions that we get. And something that you can do on Twitch is you can gift subscriptions to people. And so, you know, when people like give out subscriptions, we keep the stream running even longer. And I think I want to do that again this year. We had a lot of fun last year. Some of you guys may or may not remember it, or you may or may not have been there. Some of the things that were the result of that subathon, for the goals that we hit that I set up for that stream, were like the office tour video, the manga collection video, the sneaker collection video, I did like a cooking stream. Damn, I just tried to use my heat smash and it done. Is that a mid? Because I definitely just dunked. It looks like a high though. Wow, this got some reach to it. Thank you. Why did that launch me? Because I tried to sidestep? Was that counter hit? Because I tried to... Hold on. I could have killed there, but I didn't have the right... It's fine. We still got the round. Hey, we took the set. Let's go. we actually won a set in the video. But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing another subathon this year. I haven't talked about it too much at length, either on... Well, this is my first time mentioning it on YouTube. And I've touched on it a little bit on stream, but I haven't really gone too in depth with it. Basically, I want to do another one this year. I'm thinking it'll probably be later in the month, because also one of the things that Twitch is doing is where if you gift 5 subs at a time, like for every 5 gifted subs, they throw in like an extra one. So that means that you're getting 6 for the price of 5 on top of like the discount, I believe that's also being applied, which is like 25% off. So that's really cool. Shit, after my New York trip, and plus I have the upcoming Japan trip at the end of the year, as you guys know. Yeah, your boy could really use the help. I'm not gonna lie. Plus it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I was doing like these Naruto card pack openings and other ideas that I have, things I want to do. Obviously, we have a whole list of sub goals, and I'm still trying to add more to them. Which, by the way, if anybody out there has any ideas for things that you'd like to see me do during that stream, or incentives or ideas for sub goals, feel free to throw them at me, because I'm not very creative, and it's really difficult for me to feel to come up with things that I feel like justify like the goals, or like are worth like trying to strive toward and everything like that. So we'll reuse a couple from last year, trying to come up with newer, fresh ones as well. But something else I was thinking about doing is like having people like give subs in order to get me to play like whatever game that they want for like an hour at a time, like on stream and stuff like that. My homie Thunder was just doing like a game-a-thon thing where he was doing that, where people got to pick a game for him to play for like an hour at a time and stuff like that. And that's been really cool and really fun. One of the games he's actually started playing is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which is one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, that's been really cool. I think I'll squeeze in one more match in here. I don't know why I paused it, but yeah, if anybody has any ideas for things that they'd like to see me do during that stream, or things that you think would make for good sub goals, feel free to let me know. Matter of fact, let me bust open my notepad real quick and see if I can mention some of the goals that we have written down. So like certain things that I would do is like you know, do a stream where I'm just playing Tekken with viewers. That could be one of the goals. Letting chat like type out a tweet for me. That's something that like, you know, is really common or typical for like subathon goals. I could do a new office tour video. There have been some changes, some upgrades to the office. It's still mostly the same, but there are some additions to it that I think are worth talking about and everything like that. Some giveaways as well. I can give away some games. I did that last year. I have a mix box that Mixbox sent to me that I plan on giving away as well. They gave it to me a while back, but I ended up saving it because I want to save it for this in particular. So there's that. I could probably give away some hot controllers as well, some leverless controllers. Well, I mean, the Mixbox is a leverless controller, but I should have seen the flash coming. So the Mixbox is a leverless controller, but I could probably give away some other ones as well now that I'm thinking about it. That was way too slow. Also, Yoshimitsu, apparently my worst matchup. Apparently this is the #1 character I lose to the most, which doesn't surprise me, because Yoshimitsu is incredibly strong, can be very random, and Yoshimitsu players are complete and total crackheads. That was such a random hop kick. Okay. Boy hit the flash step on me. Thought that was going to whiff. It did not. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm not even shocked anymore when I get steamrolled by Yoshi, because like as the results show, this is the character that I lose to the most. That's what on. Or what was it, Panda? It was one of the two, but Yoshimitsu is definitely really high on that, or really low depending on how you look at it, on the list, where I struggle a lot against this character, and I think that's for good reason. And I don't think it's because Yoshimitsu players are cracked. Well, they are, just not in the positive sense of the word. Anyway, going back to what I was saying though. So yeah, cooking stream. I'll do a cosplay. That's gonna be one of the goals. I got a cosplay idea in mind. Also some stuff centered around, and he won and done. You're such a fucking loser. He plays Yoshi. I already knew that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, so I have ideas planned around like Sparking Zero that could include like some tournament stuff and some community things, some content creator things. Who knows? So yeah, lots of cool and fun things planned. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, I've yapped and rambled long enough. Like I said, there was no real rhyme or reason to this video. Like, I know the stakes weren't high because it wasn't ranked, and I didn't really have like a true like topic in this video. I just kind of had some things I wanted to like ramble about. But I'm gonna end it off there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content that I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, it can happen to you, swing the bat. Later.